Hello everybody, this is Bazker back again with another episode of Banished. We're in Baztopia. Has been a couple of days since I've recorded anything for Banished, and that's on purpose. I just kind of want to give you a little channel update here at the beginning of the game, is that going forward I'm probably not going to release a Banished video every day, and maybe not a video every day either. One, it's taken a lot more time than I thought it would to actually produce videos for my channel, and while it's fun, it's also a little time consuming, so I'm gonna probably cut back just a little bit on how often I get a video out. I'm not really set to a schedule just yet, but I wanted to let you know. And I also may not be posting every single video to Reddit. There was a few requests out there, and rightly so, from people saying that, you know, hey, you're kind of monopolizing the screen here on Reddit, maybe cut back on the number of links. So I checked with the moderators, and you know, they were like, you know, we don't, you can do it, it's fine, you're not breaking any rules. But at the same time, they, you know, said the same thing I did. They raised a good point, and so yeah, I think I'm going to cut back on the number. That I'll probably do maybe once every 3 or 4 Banished episodes. I'll put something out there and just say, hey, catch up on Baztopia Let's Play, and provide some links to the newest videos. So with that in mind, please subscribe so you can get updates anytime I put out a new video if you're wanting to see them. And you can also follow me on Twitter. All that information's in the description of this video. And I post everything to Twitter. Actually, YouTube does it for me. Every time I post a video, post it out on Twitter, so you'll be able to see it there. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get started. And I do also want to apologize really quick. Apparently, the episode that I have out there right now, which I believe is episode 45, was the latest episode, is actually supposed to be episode 46, this video. Problem is I apparently overwrit one of them. I tried a new naming convention on the videos whenever I was creating them, and I think that I sorted it wrong, and I ended up with the wrong video getting edited, and I saved over the wrong one. So I apologize for that, but you didn't really miss a whole lot. We put in some horse pens over here. We bought some horses. Actually, these are bison. But so we put in some horses. We moved our bison over. We split up our cows. I think that's really about all we did. We might have done some dock work. I think maybe these rice planters got put in. We got our brewer up and going. And we also got in this inn and garden. I don't think there was a whole lot else that you missed. Alright. And there was one request that maybe these videos be a little bit longer. So I may try to get them to the 20-25 minute mark, hopefully with good content, not just me chatting all the time. So we'll see about that. If anybody else has an opinion on how long they should be, please let me know in the comments. Alright, and I'm not sure when we put this in, quite honestly. I think it's been here for quite a while, but we've never put in a road. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a road. That's why I'm thinking about it. Boom. Got a road. And I have no idea how we are situated right now on homes or anything of that nature. We're not too bad. We do need some more, but we're not that bad. And on our food production, we'll just take a quick glance here. We are producing food fairly well, actually, so I don't think we have a problem with our food. So we've stabilized finally in Baztopia. This is a good thing. We've been at a point where we haven't been stable very many times, so I'm glad to have that. And let's see. Oh, and I actually thanked him already, but it was in a separate video, the one that got deleted by mistake. I want to thank Noble Rambler really quick. I've gotten at least one new subscriber coming over from his channel after he mentioned me in a video, so I much appreciate that, Noble Rambler. And if you are from his channel, let me know in the comments, just so that I can make sure and thank him again. Alright. So we got our ricers up and going here. They're producing pretty good. They didn't produce great the first season, but that's understandable. And we had put in a rice wine still. I'm not sure when I did that. It might have been in the episode that got deleted. Can't do anything else, just rice wine, and he doesn't do anything else with it, just rice wine. And I do believe that they have to come here to drink the rice wine. based on the percentage full. So I think this acts as a tavern for us, which is cool. That's having an effect on their happiness. Now, I might be able to import that rice wine into a trader. I have no idea. I would kind of expect that we probably can. How is it labeled? It is labeled just as wine. Oops. Yeah, we could actually import it over. I'm not going to at this point in time, but we could. So that's good to know. And we've got some, me and Noble Rambler's been talking a little bit, and kind of curious. I've never tested this 100% myself, and I'm not sure. There's controversy over whether or not overlapping radiuses of different fisheries matter. I've seen both sides of the story. Some people say it matters, some people say it doesn't. I've never really fully tested it, but based on this, so I'm gonna maybe say that it does, but it's hard to say. I'm not sure how long I've had these in here. I'm gonna let them go another season or two, and we'll see how they do. But this one is producing 1,400 last season. This one produced 1,100 last season, and then you're looking at this one. But see, it's doing 900 so far now. So I want to see how good they do, and then what I'm gonna maybe do is take out these two middle ones and see if the end ones go up any. If they do, then by a significant margin anyways, then it probably means it does matter. And that'll be good to know. See, this one's doing 2,000-ish, so it's not that far off of the one that's over here, especially when you consider I've got some landmass in the way. Alright, so one thing I did have on my list to talk about in this video was duck blinds. So I was watching Skystorm, I believe it was, which if you haven't checked him out, funny guy. I recommend his videos. He's really quite the character. He has been talking to the Black Liquid guys, and he was talking about how duck blinds don't seem to produce very much. They produce some, but they don't produce what we think they should be producing. And the Black Liquid guys told him, and it was a specific guy, I don't remember which guy it was offhand, but told him that, so for every worker at the building, it takes X amount of work, so X amount of hammer swings, basically, tool swings, to produce something. And in the case of the hunting blind, it's set to 1,000, whereas in the case of, say, like a hunter, it might be like 10 or something. I don't know if those numbers are accurate, but that's the kind of margin there is, and he has no idea why they're set to 1,000. So hunting blinds may not be working as well as they should. With that said, 520 sounds like a decent amount to me for one worker, so I'm not sure. Well, something to keep an eye on, and probably in the next update, we'll probably see something about that. And I'm going to just take a quick look at what these guys have. He's got ducks, and I'm not going to get ducks just because I've seen what they look like in the pens, and they just kind of sit there and hover. It looks really kind of weird. So I'm not going to do ducks. I don't need any more Frisian cows, I don't think. I could fill up our pens, I suppose. We might do that. Before I do that, let's see what this other guy has. Yeah, it's building supplies. It's got some tools, and we're about to hit a tool crisis, it kind of looks like. I'm maybe going to go ahead and take his tools. Oops, that is too many, but that is okay. And we haven't gotten in candles yet, and I'm not sure why. I expect we're making them, but I'm not sure. One thing I'm doing in my test city is I've specialized most of my traders. So like this one will have candles, lots of candles. This one will have lots of pottery. Another one will have lots of coats, and nothing else. And or maybe some reeds or something like that. Little penny things. It might be something that I end up doing in this town because it seems to be working out really, really well. So I might be looking into doing that. Let's see, we need 325. Okay, we're overpaying a little bit. Let's just see before I start messing with that. See if there's anything else we want. Whoa, too much. It's got logs, but we have lots of logs. Rugs, tin ore, sand. Yeah, we don't really need anything else, just the tools. I'll pause this because we're about ready to hit that tool crisis really quick here. We're going to take his tools, and we'll go ahead and get rid of him. And I kind of think I might want to get these cows. Let's see. So I could take 4 cows there and 3 cows there. We get 7 cows. He does have them. Let's see. Alright, let's take our cows. Get rid of him. While I pause this, we should have enough tools coming in here in a second. And let's take a look here. That's our clother. Glassworks. Where's my blacksmith? Did I ever upgrade one? I thought I had. Yes, I did. Over here. Could be an iron issue. Let's see. How much iron ore do we have? Iron ore. We've got plenty of iron ore. It's just a matter of getting the iron ore smelted. I think maybe about putting in a stockpile right here. I don't know if that'll help or not, but it might. I also don't know if iron and iron ore can get stored on the same stockpile, but I'm going to say that yes it can and see what happens. Alright, you guys go get some tools. We have them now, just go get them. Raise this up to 2 times, not sure, or 5 times, not sure why it was on 2. Let's take a look here. I haven't seen anybody comment on the magazines yet. I still really don't like the way it looks, so I'm seriously considering getting rid of it. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of this magazine. I don't like it. Oops, that is the wrong button. I don't like it. I don't want it. Go away. Fill in. I don't know. We might put a barn over here or something. That's a possibility. We'll see. I did also, I think, yes, I put in bank barns, but for some reason it's not being built yet. And I think the reason is maybe twofold. I think that they can't get to these trees up here. That's one possibility. Another possibility is it's too close to this edge and they just can't build it. But I don't think so because we built roads. So I think it's one of the two. So I think I'm going to go ahead and delete these, and we'll probably just clear this out because I don't think it's going to be worth it. We might be able to leave like part of the rock face on this side, maybe. Let's see if we can put in a bank barn on this side. Yes. Can we get one in? No, we can't. It's possible we could put it here. Let's try that. Let's just see. This one has nothing to clear, so let's see if that works. I'll just get rid of that one that's back there. We'll see what that does. It might look kind of funny just having the one, but we'll see. If it does, what we can do is maybe, yeah, we could put in just a regular barn back here. They should be emptying this out and taking it places. Ooh, these barns are almost full too, so we probably really ought to think about putting another barn up in this area anyways. Let's see. The one there. More barns I think is actually a really good thing in general. Put one there, could put one there. I don't know if I want to put barns in here. We might. one in there, and I can't put any more there. We'll try that. That'll be good. Let's see, how are we fixed on our dairy? Could we put in more? 227 milk. I'm wondering if we could put in some more dairy buildings. I kind of think we probably could. Okay, now that's interesting. I bought cows, but they're not showing up here. Oh, you know what? I bet this one was empty too. I bet this one was near empty. I bet that's what's going on. One thing I've done, and I said, city I've been playing offline, was I put in the ability to make salt. Salting house. And interestingly enough, a salting house can be put just about anywhere, and it doesn't require anything special, which is pretty cool. And I'm kind of thinking I might have missed a trader, unless I just forgot to dismiss one. But a salting house we can put in, and what he'll do is he'll just make salt from, quote, seawater, even though I don't think that there's any seawater that they're actually utilizing. But I kind of thought that might be kind of cool to put in this town. And then what we can do is we can put in, you know what, this is the one where they actually use the salt. I need the one where they make the salt. And actually, just before they get too far here, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. So that was the wrong building. I need build that. It's a tannery. Alright, what did I do with the salt? I know it was out here. Saltworks. There it is. Now, Saltworks, unlike what I was saying about the other thing, it does actually require water. Finding a place to put it might be problematic. But we can use the salt to cure things. Oh, so we can put it over in this area. I really like that though. And one of the things we can do is make like brine cheeses, which is kind of what I was thinking about doing. Alright, well, okay, I guess we will pop him down there. Alright, let's take a look at these guys really quick. Okay, this one's got more cows. Yeah, he can go away. Dang, we're way out of tools. Okay, let's hope this guy has tools. He's got some bronze tools. Whoops, that ain't working. Take his bronze tools. And that's about all we can take. That's all he's got. But let's just go ahead and take a little bit of sand just to make that easy. Trade. There's some more tools, but we really need to get tools. We've had a population explosion and there are just no tools to go around. And I'm still not sure. I think the problem here is, yeah, it is. I think the only problem is we don't have enough iron. Let's see, so let's try to do something about the iron situation here. One thing I could do temporarily, I guess, is we can make rough tools. We don't need smelted iron at that point. We'll just be making that. So let's do that. Pump that back up to 5 times, and hopefully we can get some things going here. Alright guys, well I think that's going to do it for this episode. We're going to end in a major tool crisis. So next video, we're going to be trying to figure out these tools, see what's going on with them. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I know it's an iron issue, so hopefully by switching over to rough tools and just using iron ore for the moment, we'll be okay. They work just as good as far as I know. The only difference is they don't last as long. So hopefully that's all it is. But yeah, we will take a look at that in the next episode. But before we go here, let's go ahead and get our salt workers up and going. All they can do is make salt, and we're just going to collect on salt. It's not worth anything other than to cure with, so it only sells for 1, so we don't want to make it just to make it. We'll check that out next time. If you liked what you're seeing in this video, please click like. If you didn't like what you're seeing, click dislike. Let me know in the comments what you didn't like so I can try to improve. And if you did like what you're seeing, please think about clicking the subscribe button, and I hope to see you back again next time for another episode of Banished.